So in this video we shall see the how to create a form in the React app. So I have taken a basic example for creating a form and how the form will be submitted, the form data. Here is a name and the age and the inputs and the submit button. So I have already what I have did means I have created a folder here in the components, and in that index.jsx file forms. So form I am importing to the app.js. Okay, here app.js I am importing that everything in this one is rendering here. So what I did, take a label, then input, take a input, type is a text, because in the name label I want a string. For a string, type as a text, and the name property name equals to username, and the value equals to input dot username. This I will explain. So just what I did, name and the input, name and the input here. Here also age and the input, age and the input. But what is the difference between these two things? Is nothing but the difference between these two things is nothing but here is the text and the here is the number. Here is the text, here is the number. Okay, and input submit button, here is the input submit button. On submit it will get cleared. So this is the basic format and HTML. So what will happen means, whenever there is a, what is the value, first value will be empty here as it is defined, and it will be taking the values from the input dot username. So handle change, what is on change, what it is happening means handle change. What we are doing, handle change, e dot target dot name is equals to name. What I have did means, whatever the name is there, put the value wherever the input value changes, put the value here, and e dot target dot value, e dot target dot value, whatever the value of the corresponding property is there, value I am keeping here. So initially I have taken as the use state to store the initial data. First, whatever the input data I want to store as an object, so I have kept it as an empty object. And whenever there is a on change, any data is changing, I am updating that object. I am updating that object like this, and that is input is triple dot input means it is a rest operator. What it will do means, whatever the initial data keep as it is, and whichever property is there, corresponding value please do update, like this it is telling. It does mean like this. And on submit, what it is getting means e dot prevent dot default. So it is not going on click. If I remove this one, what it will happen, see question mark username, like this type of thing is coming. To avoid this one, we can delete that one. So now if I click on this one, nothing will happen. So prevent default means whenever we submit the form, it will the URL will get changed. To avoid that change, we use prevent default. Okay. And console, what I did means, I have written a console to get whatever the data is coming I want to see, so that data. And whenever the data, whenever I click on the submit, it get the value should get erased, input value. Second, so 25 for example ASD. If I click here, what is happening, see here, on submit, the both the input values getting cleared, which is happening because of this only input set input is equals to set input bracket curly braces, that is the object, to make it as empty. On click, empty. and whichever the object we have sent the data, I am consoling here. Let's check what are the data is coming. JS15. So as you can see here, user age is 25 and username is ASD, as we have typed this one, as you can see like this. Okay, in this way we can handle the form. It is very easy. Just what you need to do means, on change event you put e dot target dot name, e dot target dot value, and always remember we have to write like this: name is equal to username and name is equal to user age. So uh, it will dynamically place the value. There is one more method. I will try to, if I get a time, I will try to do that one also and will explain. That is a little bit bigger in code, but it is easy to understand. For this one, it is dynamically, it is updating the data here. Okay, on submit it will get clear the data.